Have you ever felt like you are not moving forward, like things are not really going your way? Sometimes it might not just be laziness, might not be that you're not putting in your best, might just be you understanding life from a different perspective. Today on Street University, I'll be explaining Maslow'S law of hierarchy, which explains the needs and where we are in this pyramid. It's easy to tell people that things are not going well without knowing what is really happening. There's no way we can move forward, because what Maslow'S explains is different levels we have and how we kind of fit into each level, and knowing that without scaling the first level, it's really hard to move to the next level of things. So one thing is, most people tell you go out, chase money is the goal, get the bag. You hear all sorts of things and you think you've been putting in months, weeks, years, and it's still the same thing. When you understand the problem, it's easier for you to attack it and accomplish things. Now, what Maslow explains is that there's 5 stages in life that you can be in, and without scaling the first stage, you can't go to the next stage. Now, the first stage is physiological need. These are needs that, like food, shelter, water, breathing. These are like the foundational things that you need available before you can move to the next level. You need to understand that you can't be hungry and trying to chase the bag. You can never think right. So if you understand where you are in the pyramid, you will be able to know what you need to take care of to move to the next level. We have the next stage, which is the safety and security. Obviously, when you have food to eat, you have shelter, you have water, your basic physiological needs are met. You need this kind of security, knowing that you don't have to lose this again. You don't want to lose what you have already fought for. Meaning, you don't want to lose your house, you don't want to lose your means of having food, your basic needs. You want to kind of secure that, okay, these things are secured. The safety and security has to do with properties, families, health, employment, just basic things that you know that kind of give you that safety net in your basic physiological need. The next level after is security and safety is love and belonging, meaning after you are fed, you have a place to stay, you have your basic needs met, you go to the safety and security, you have family, you are employed, you have social abilities, your health is good. You want this love and belonging, and this has to do with friendship, family, intimacy, sense of connection. Because if you have all that and you are still alone, your body, your mind keeps on telling you need more. You need more. The love and belonging level, which is the third level, after you've acquired these things, you have a family, it's like you're trying to have this sense of belonging. You want to be associated to something, meaning even if it's a church, a mosque, a club, a group of friends, just something that gives you this love and sense of belonging. That's what you are really working towards. So when you have achieved the basic needs, which is physiological need, this security and safety, you want this love and belonging, which is another stage. The love and belonging stage makes you understand that no matter what you have, you still want this approval from people. You want not really approval in the sense that you are trying to get them to validate you. It's just a sense of belonging. People that have your back, you have your whole family, maybe a social group, your church, that you know that whenever anything comes up, you can rely on them. The next level is self-esteem level, and in that level, you will understand that you're trying to build confidence, you're trying to get respect from people, because you know you've worked your way to this level. You know you don't just get to this level by fluke or just waking up in the morning saying that I'm on this level. No, you must understand that these are gradual processes that you've done over the years. So you are looking for this kind of self-esteem from what you have achieved. So when you get to this level, you have this sense of, okay, I want respect from people around me, I want this, I want. So it's all about building your self-esteem at that level. This final level is self-actualization. This is when morality, creativity, acceptance, experience of purpose. After you've gotten respect, you're trying to make impact in the world because you are no more thinking about yourself, because now you have the self-esteem you've gotten from the last level. You're trying to impact the world. This is where people write books. This is where people try to do things for community and try to make a final impact. So the long and short of this is, when you understand what level you are in, when you understand what level you are in, it's easier for you to know what obstacle you need to overcome. You can't be in the basic need and the physiological need phase and be expecting to make impact in the world. You will just get exhausted. Someone is telling you to come and volunteer somewhere, maybe come and take care of some kids, and you have not eaten. It's impossible. No matter what, you have to cool down, find what level you are in. Okay, now if you know that you have your basic physiological need met, you know that you know where your food is coming from, you know where you're sleeping at night, and there's no pressure on all those basic things. There's no need for you to ask people for money. Then you know that you can go to the next level. So some people don't understand this. So when you don't have your basic needs met, you make decisions based on those kind of thinking, meaning you are in the survival mode, which is one of the things that I explained in the last video about being in the survival mode. When you feed from hand to mouth, you know where you're sleeping. So you can't move to the next level of safety and security when you don't have anything to secure. When you have the safety and security, the next level is easier for you to go into, meaning you already have a place you sleep, you have a family, you have a job. Then you can go into, okay, you are trying to get this love and belonging, you're trying to get maybe a partner, you're trying to go to maybe a church, you're trying to join maybe a group in church, you're trying to. That's why places like religious organizations will always be a go-to place, because if you ask yourself, in this modern age, where do you get that love and belonging unless you are in a group? And the easiest group is always a religious organization. So these are places that you know that is going to be for life. No matter what bias you have about religious organizations, you are going to get that sense of belonging. And when you've grown to that level, you start trying to get self-esteem, so that you know that you try to acknowledge from people that have worked for this. So sometimes it's not your village people that is just after your life is just hard. When you understand what is really going on. For example, now when you see people online saying, why are people collecting money to buy votes, you can't see someone that is well fed selling his vote, because when you give him 10,000 naira and he's employed, maybe he's getting 150 or 100,000 a month. That your 10,000 or 20,000 is nothing to him, because he knows he can get it in a month. But when you don't have those basic needs met, you can't expect them to make decisions on another level. So the same way applies to you. When you don't have your basic needs met, don't expect yourself to perform optimally on another level that is far away from your level. You can perform to a level that is close to, but you can't function well properly. Meaning, if you don't know where to sleep, you don't know where to eat, and you are looking, respect is the last thing on your mind. I can bet you that you know your basic needs are not met and you are trying to form it. No, it's not the same way that you see men say, when I have money, that's when your wife is respecting you. It's because sometimes it's from their end, but sometimes it's from your own end, because you know that those things are not met. Psychologically, it's ingrained in us that you know those things are not met. So to look for respect at that stage is going to be hard. I'm not saying that money brings respect. No, I'm saying that when you have some basic things, which is from the physiological need to security and safety to love and belonging, meaning you have a family and everything. That's when you can start saying that if you don't respect me, I can walk away from it because I'm not gaining anything from you. So when you understand these stages, you understand how people react, what stage they are in, what is making them think, act the way they are. This is Street University, where you get knowledge beyond the four walls of the school. My name is Mr. Salami. What level are you in? Let me know in the comment section.